Imagine this. You walk into a room, a place you've never been before, yet a profound sense of familiarity washes over you. You know exactly what's going to happen next, the exact words someone will say, the precise object you're about to see. It's a fleeting, unsettling jolt, a glitch in the fabric of your perception that leaves you questioning reality. For a split second, you're convinced you've lived this moment before. What if this universal, uncanny experience, known as déjà vu, isn't just a trick of the mind, but a whisper from a hidden dimension, a memory of a future yet to unfold, or even a subtle crack in the grand simulation we call life? To truly grasp the perplexing nature of déjà vu, we first need to understand its origins. The term itself, French for already seen, was coined in 1876 by psychologist Émile Boirac. For centuries before that, people simply called it the uncanny or a strange feeling. But no matter what you call it, the experience itself is undeniably strange. Statistics suggest that upwards of 70% of people have experienced déjà vu at least once in their lives, with its frequency peaking between the ages of 15 and 25. It's more common in those who are well-traveled, highly educated, or who simply consume a lot of information, which only adds another layer to its mystery. Does exposure to more new experiences actually trigger these moments of already seen? Or is it simply a trick of a more active, information processing brain? The scientific community has, of course, tried to demystify this phenomenon. The prevailing theories often lean into the realm of neuroscience and psychology, attempting to explain déjà vu as a brain malfunction rather than a mystical occurrence. One prominent theory suggests it's a momentary hitch in your brain's processing speed. Imagine your brain rapidly receiving two identical signals from the same event, but with a minuscule delay between them. The first signal is processed as a new experience, but by the time the second identical signal arrives, your brain misinterprets it as a memory, believing it's seen it before. It's like a playback error on a cassette tape, a brief loop that makes the present feel like the past. Another compelling explanation centers on memory retrieval. Our memories aren't stored as perfect video files. They're fragmented, associative, and easily influenced. Sometimes, when we encounter a new situation, it might bear a striking yet subconscious resemblance to something we've experienced before. A similar room layout, a specific scent, an unusual lighting condition. Our brain, in its attempt to make sense of the new input, pulls a fragment of an old memory that's similar but not identical, leading to that profound yet unplaceable feeling of familiarity. It's a trick of pattern recognition, our mind trying to connect dots that aren't quite aligned, creating a false sense of having been there, done that, even when we haven't. But things take a darker, more unsettling turn when we move beyond these relatively benign neurological hiccups. Déjà vu isn't always just a fleeting moment. For some, it's a recurring, vivid, and deeply disturbing experience. Consider the unsettling connection between déjà vu and temporal lobe epilepsy. Individuals suffering from this condition often report intense, prolonged, and sometimes predictive déjà vu episodes as a precursor to a seizure. These aren't just vague feelings of familiarity. They can be rich, detailed, and emotionally charged experiences. Some patients describe reliving entire conversations, seeing future events unfold, or even experiencing out-of-body sensations during these episodes. This raises an unnerving question. If a damaged or malfunctioning brain can momentarily access what feels like precognition or alternate realities, what does that say about the true nature of consciousness and time itself? Then there are the cases that defy simple neurological explanations. Reports exist of shared déjà vu, where two or more individuals independently experience the exact same, already seen moment simultaneously. Imagine a couple exploring an ancient ruin, and both suddenly turn to each other, articulating the same precise feeling of having walked that exact path, heard those identical echoes, and even anticipated the appearance of a specific artifact around the next corner. How could a mere brain glitch account for this synchronized perception, a shared ripple in the fabric of their personal timelines? Was it some unexplainable resonance, a collective unconscious memory bubbling to the surface, or something far more profound and interconnected than our individual minds allow for? And what about the whispers of premonitions? There are countless anecdotal accounts, often dismissed as mere coincidence or retroactive rationalization, of individuals experiencing déjà vu that later proves to be uncannily accurate. Not just a feeling of familiarity, but a genuine, undeniable sense of having already witnessed a future event, a specific accident, a conversation, a particular turn of phrase. While easily dismissed, these stories persistently challenge our understanding of linear time and the brain's capacity. Could déjà vu, in some rare and profound instances, be a subtle opening, a brief portal, allowing us a glimpse into a potential future? A brief, inexplicable echo from an event that has not yet occurred, but somehow already exists within the multiverse, or perhaps within the deeper collective consciousness of humanity. What they discovered next changed everything for one individual, a woman named Sarah. Sarah had always experienced déjà vu more frequently and intensely than most. For her, it wasn't just a fleeting feeling. It often came with a profound sense of certainty about what would happen next. It started subtly in her late teens, anticipating a specific song on the radio just before it played, knowing which friend would call, or accurately predicting the end of a movie she'd never seen. But as she entered her 20s, these experiences intensified, becoming more vivid and unsettling. She began to see entire segments of her day unfold before they happened. She'd walk into a meeting and, for a full minute, feel as though she was replaying a pre-recorded scene, knowing every facial expression, every pause, every word spoken. It was an overwhelming, disorienting experience, stripping the spontaneity and joy from her daily life. The newness of life vanished, replaced by an eerie feeling of reliving a script she had somehow already memorized. The climax of Sarah's ordeal came during a major life event, her wedding. The day was supposed to be filled with unique, joyful moments, but for Sarah it was a waking nightmare of predictive déjà vu. Every speech, every dance, every interaction felt meticulously replayed. She saw the tear roll down her mother's cheek exactly when she'd seen it before. She knew the exact joke her best man would tell, the precise moment the cake knife would wobble, even the specific words her new husband would whisper in her ear. All the joy was sucked out of these moments, replaced by a chilling sense of predefined destiny, as if she were merely an actor in a play already written. She felt trapped, a prisoner of her own future memories. The profound familiarity became an existential crisis, leading her to question free will, the nature of time, and whether her entire life was just a loop, endlessly repeating. The experience wasn't mystical, it was terrifying, making her feel detached from her own existence, as if she were watching her life from outside her body, constantly living in the past, even as the present unfolded. To this day, the true nature of déjà vu remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the human mind. Is it merely a benign fault in our neurological wiring, a trick of memory, or a fleeting glimpse into something far more profound? Could it be evidence of parallel universes where different versions of ourselves are living slightly varied timelines, and our brains occasionally catch a ripple, a reverberation, from another existence? Or perhaps, as some more esoteric theories suggest, déjà vu is a subtle reminder from our subconscious, a nudge towards a forgotten truth, a memory from a collective human consciousness that transcends individual experience. We seek meaning and explanation for these strange internal experiences, yet déjà vu stubbornly refuses to reveal its full hand. It serves as a potent reminder of how little we truly understand about the very mechanisms of our perception, our consciousness, and the elusive nature of time itself. Every time it happens, that unsettling jolt, that uncanny familiarity, we are left to ponder. Was that a mistake? Or was it a whisper from beyond the veil of what we currently understand about reality? If you want more mysteries like this, the next video explores the unsettling phenomenon of missing time and lost memories. Stay curious, stay questioning, because some secrets are meant to remain just out of reach.